started at the jail. I wish I would have started young, but I started a little bit older. I was in my late 20s when I started in the jail. A little bit different from most people. I started at the Wilcox jail. I worked there for 4 months. While I was there, I learned booking. That's basically the start of my journey. And then I got an opening in Sierra Vista, so they were able to move me to Sierra Vista. And once I got to Sierra Vista, it was way busier. I got to learn, how to book people, how to deal with multiple bookings. Coming up on my 2-year mark, there was an opening for corporal while I was in Sierra Vista, so I decided I would take a shot at promoting. I put in for corporal, went through the testing process, and then once I went through the process, I did well. I was able to be promoted, so I was able to get moved to the Bisbee jail. Once I was moved to the Bisbee jail, I had a whole lot of learning to do. Loving that job, and I had been a corporal for about 2 years. At that time, I took the crossroads. There was either promoting to sergeant, which had come available, or going to the road. And I honestly wanted a new challenge, a new experience, and I felt like being on patrol or being in the sworn division would be the perfect challenge or goal for me to try to obtain. So I applied actually with a friend of mine that I was working with. We both applied, and he and I both got accepted, went to the academy together, and then we came out to the road. And it's honestly been amazing ever since. Wouldn't take it back for anything. The jail taught me so many things: how to talk to people, how to work in a team, how to rely on other people, how to deal with high stressful situations, not losing my cool, being able to work well under pressure. And I really do feel like I wouldn't take that back for anything. 147.
Right. Sorry, dude.
Yeah, you made it pretty easy. So I'm Deputy Wright with the Sheriff's Office. Obviously, the reason I'm stopping you, it's 45 here.
Yeah,
you're going a little faster than that. You were just trying to get to the bank then? That's the reason?
Yeah, okay. They closed it at, let me see if this is the right number. This insurance.
Yeah, that's your registration. That looks like your temporary one, though. Do you have this one? Do you have your actual?
It's all I.
Let me see I think that's your insurance, though.
Yeah, that
Let me see this one. Okay. But yeah, let me look it up.
Yeah,
see what I can find. Okay, cool. Thank you. I'm gonna pop your door.
See, I'm trying to open it, but man, I don't know. Let me put it on so I can zoom it for you, okay?
Yeah, no worries.
There we go.
So yeah, I pulled up all your information. You're good.
Okay.
You gave me why you were stopped. You were honest with me. Super big on honesty, man.
I can't see it.
But as of right now, you're good. Okay. Obviously the speed limit's
45. Okay. I'll stay on it.
45. Okay.
Right.
So the way I operate with everybody, first time I stop you for speeding, no ticket. As long as you have a valid reason, you're honest, which you were. So I'm not gonna give you a ticket today. If I stop you again for speed,
all right, bro.
You know what I mean?
Very much.
Yeah.
Thank you, dude.
Then that's a different story. I'll give you back your documents.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, and then I'll get him to give me a copy and put it in here.
Yeah. You got to have your registration, insurance, or at least a way to prove. That's kind of rough. I don't know if somebody else would be able to read it, but
yeah,
I was able to read it. Okay.
Well,
he pulled over, walked up. We were having a conversation. He admitted to the speed, knew why I stopped him, and he had a flip phone, so he was having his daughter-in-law, because he didn't have his insurance, on the phone, send him a picture. I don't know how many people have dealt with flip phones, but there's no zooming in, there's no fancy see the picture, you can read right away. So we were having a hard time trying to figure out the expiration date on his insurance. But we were able to figure it out. He had valid insurance, valid registration. Also, what's really cool about working in the jail first before coming to deputy or patrol is you're already establishing relationships within the agency. So when or if you decide to come out to the road or go patrol, you're already ahead of the curve. People know who you are. You're gonna get first pick when it comes to those hiring positions. If 10 people are coming out for the job and you work for the jail, when you go out, they're gonna look to select people from the jail before they take somebody out, civilian or anybody for that matter. They're gonna look to hire within before they look to hire without. So it's also something else to keep in mind when applying for when going through the jail route.